What was that?
I was mocking Justin, but I think somebody else cackled in there.
That would be Brian Brushwood's cackle if you meant this one.
Oh,
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
yes. Those clowns.
Be a clown. Good show. What should we call it?
Astronaut Prime.
Blue
Maybe
Orifice.
it'll be part of Amazon Prime. Like, you
Remember, it's a
spend
separate
$9
company.
Oh, I like Go Home Humans. AI's got this.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue Origin's Bezos' baby, so he doesn't have to answer to shareholders about.
Yeah, it's 100% him, right?
Yeah.
He's out there lighting each rocket.
And there, that gets into the question too, is that part of when you read like what they talked about, what Blue Origin was doing, is a part of their model is like, yeah, there's this existing rocket, we're going to make a cheaper version of it, like, okay, and they part of like the New Shepard, they hired a bunch of people who worked on the McDonnell Douglas Delta Clipper program in the 1990s, which was cool to see that give new life. But it's like, what envelope are you pushing here? What's the, when you saw Musk go in front of the National Press Club and say, hey, we're going to make a rocket that lands. It's like, what? It's crazy. Yeah, get him off the stage.
And then you get Twitter fights between Bezos and Musk, which what that tells me is Bezos and Musk are leading this race right now.
It's awesome. It is awesome. It is awesome. And it's just it's a thing of beauty that we have some of the richest people in the world now are spending tons of money to figure out how to make space access cheaper.
Yeah. And trolling each other about it.
Yeah.
It could be the Rockefeller and Carnegie.
Yeah. Carnegie is a model that Musk has talked about, because you look at what Carnegie did with steel, and it went from this material used infrequently because it was so expensive to something that became literally the foundation of modern architecture and building and our highway systems possible because of steel and the roads and stuff. And exciting.
I think I'm going with Astronaut Prime.
Okay.
I like Go Home Humans. AI's got this, but they're both good, and the one is the main topic. So.
All right.
To Major Prime.
So we have on Weird Things, we've had Neshcom's been like doing really good job with the names. I used to always tell Brian and Justin, I'm like, nah, and like he's been doing and they have had good names. It's just I just like to be a jerk to them.
Really?
But yeah.
When you're here, you're family, so we mock you mercilessly.
Oh my God, that is the truth. That is the truth.
Put your discounts on.
So you can't use Recode, or excuse me, Book Report, because you get an error sign.
I could put it in another browser. I'm sure it's fine, but I just thought it was interesting that it appeared as a cross-site scripting attack.
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's pulling, it is a cross, right? But it is a very neat. I was skeptical at first, but I use it now for tracking Amazon because it's so much easier than the Amazon graphs and stuff. And you just one button will show you what you did yesterday, today, and easy just to break it down and see. So
yeah, when I start selling enough. that it's confusing, then I'll probably install that again.
You got a lot of titles. You never know, because you'll look in there, and if you have things on Kindle, you'll be like, why did this move, or what happened there? That's the thing that surprised me, is that there's a lot of little data in there, and also there's a cash register ka-ching sound too. So
yeah, now you didn't tell me that before.
It's nothing like the middle of your right, and then ka-ching. 25 cents. I'm getting paid. Like, look, Public Enemy Zero made 66 cents today, guys.
Woohoo! It's not even a candy bar anymore.
It's stratoscopic.
So, Andrew Main, next time you're on, by royal decree, you gotta wear headsets.
Oh, sure. I didn't know that. I have a
Every
headset.
time, because we can never catch it in the pre-show.
Oh, okay.
Every single time Tom starts talking in his actual show voice,
That's what it is.
that's how we couldn't catch it. Is because it actually isn't Andrew.
I was like, yeah, I'm testing.
I'm testing it. I'm
That's
testing it.
good.
And
And
you
then
can
I
hear
start.
it. Yeah. Can you hear it? Now you can hear it.
All right. Yeah.
Next time, headsets.
Yeah,
No.
I'm sorry you guys are using inferior technology where that's a requirement, but whatever I can do to help. Yeah, I have a.
Thank you. Pity
I
the
have-
poor us.
Yeah, I have a thing over there.
I don't know why it's not a problem for anyone else.
I know, it's weird. It's just his speakers are
So good.
so good that they really pick us up.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I ruined your show, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
it's
a lot,
okay.
Maine.
It's fine.
You and your insights. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's a good name for a show. Insights, damn it.
Insights, damn. That is a good name.
In search of insights.
Hosted by the ghost of Leonard Nimoy.
The first one has to be the Loch Ness Monster and or Bigfoot.
Sure.
We had some Bigfoot footage on Sunday. It was we had Ileana Douglas was our guest, and then she tried to talk me out of giving up everything to go hunt Bigfoot.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't listened to that one yet.
Yeah,
You
she's
probably-
awesome. She's she's delightful, and she's out promoting her book. So if you're looking for somebody who's more recognizable than moi,
Well, Current Geek would be a great place for her.
yeah, I think she was, like I said, she's a super delightful guest. She's funny,
Cool.
so she would be a good get.
Well,
Should combine it with Scott Harriet, and then they could squatch it up.
not squanch. Squatch.
Squatch.
Yes. That
I
one
squatch
day-
you guys very much. Oh no!
thanks,
Ah,
Ooh-wee.
take it
Show
outside.
me what you got.
Oh god. More of that show. I could care less about elections, economies, or anything. We're gonna get more Rick and Morty. We could be like that episode of Rick and Morty where the whole world's falling apart and they're watching Summer act out movies on their cardboard TV. If it's Rick and Morty, I'll be like, okay.
What do you think's going to happen at the Republican National Convention, though?
Oh my God, no.
No, I know. Like, I don't want to talk politics. I just want to talk spectacle.
Well, parliamentary procedure is an interesting, just in terms of the actual chess game of it all, I think is the interesting part. And
Yeah.
I saw a thing on, I'm going to say it, MSNBC last night, where they were talking about the market for consultants in Washington who have a firm grasp of convention rulemaking are in high demand right now.
What do you mean like people who set the rules for these
Because there are-
conventions?
Yeah, because there are
The
permanent,
parliamentary procedure. What
there
you
are
can do with-
permanent rules for conventions, and then there are temporary rules for each convention.
I still believe the simplest way to solve this is to
Nope,
do.
no, wait. Before you say anything, Roger.
It won't. It's apolitical. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm not
all
gonna say. You just do an American Gladiator style contest mixed with American Ninja Warrior. Strongest will survive, and I don't know who actually does any regular exercise from any of the nominees, but we'll see.
I heard John Kasich is a retired ninja.
Does one really retire from being a ninja, though?
Oh, it's gonna be a spectacle.
Hey, dude,
That's all I'm saying.
I gotta take a call. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think that there's enough of the power players who have now realized that they don't want to have what should I say?
Bombastic.
Ryan's with Hit show at the convention that I think you're already hearing all the talks, like closed door meetings, things like that. I think that there's going to be a strategy before then because
You think that is wise but disappointing to me.
You want to see the spectacle, Tom. That's why.
I just love the drama of that.
You like daytime soaps, don't you?
Weird historical things happening. That's why I always love when there's a third-party candidate that gets real momentum from John Anderson on.
it's like I used to describe when Ross Perot ran. I'm like, yeah, it's like the cat somebody throws out on the baseball field.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, look at that. That's different.
May not be good for the game. I don't know, but it's sure fun to watch.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's like, then you watch Burnt did much better in Michigan than people thought, and there's a 20-point difference in style. It's a fascinating season that 100 years from now we're going to laugh and talk about those crazy years.
This will
I remember
probably be
1968. Yeah.
I saw it in an interesting article that talked about, like, hey, here's what's cool going on with Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin and SpaceX. It says, 100 years from now, that will matter more, will be more important than the turnout of this election.
Probably.
We hope. We pray.
I think that will be enough time that there should be a cycle that emerges where you can see the wheel turn, so to speak. Not just politically, but just kind of the way the country functions.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to sit in like an American history class, and there'll just be this giant timeline like they do for dinosaurs and humans, like that show like each place in history and how it comes about.
I am a very, very. I'm becoming more and more. I'm convincing myself of this, and I could be very deluded, but I think that and Bill Gates has said the same thing, pretty much the same effect. So I mean, Bill backs me up on this. In the next 15 years, we're going to see an incredible energy revolution. We're going to see, most likely, with one thing is what we've talked about, fusion. There's a lot of really exciting stuff going on the private side of fusion. We've had more people developing fusion now than it used to be one monolithic program. Two, there are other things happening that how disruptive that will be of like true energy, low polluting, high production, super cheap energy production has a tremendous effect. If you look at every time that the energy cost of energy drops, the economy blows up. You talk about the Industrial Revolution and the steam engine and what that did as far as factories and increasing productivity, then the introduction of electricity and what that happened, and so you get these kind of changes once every 100 years or so, and we're heading towards one that would be a dramatic change in things.
I agree with you, but I don't think it'll be fusion.
I'm very convinced it will be.
I think the big one will be basically breaking out our current system where we have, singular large sources of power generation.
Yeah.
And then devolve that down into more residential level.
But that won't give us a magnitude order of difference that fusion would.
Well, no, it won't. But I mean, at the same time, I don't think.
Sorry, we talk about all the cold fusion mumbo jumbo.
No.
Welcome to East Meets Weird Things.
All right,
cold
I'll stop.
No. I mean, you look at.
No, I'm actually done with posting the show. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about what groups like General Fusion, Tri-Alpha Energy, places like that, where you have people like Paul Allen Bacht and all that. That's like there's been really, really interesting developments there, and they're building stuff to fit into existing power plants and stuff. So not the ITR, the tokamaks, and things like that, which are dead ends.
Roger, you have 30 seconds.
I'm sorry. Oh, I won't go. I won't say anything then.
What?
No, I was saying you have 30 seconds to respond. I'm going to end the stream. That's why.
All right.
But no, seriously, no joking. Check out Weird Things to get more of. Not always exactly that kind of conversation, but a lot of that kind of conversation.
Yeah.
East meets weird.
Oh, we should totally do that when we have our
Crossover.
Still crossover.
See, the ideas just come falling out of my mouth.
All right, thanks everybody for watching.
Bye.
And listening. Goodbye.